Hi everybody, Melissa Bender here, and it is workout time. For today's workout, I have a fantastic 15-minute workout. We're going to work a little bit of everything. So we're going to start with the core. We're going to move on to some full body / cardio moves to get our heart rate really going. And of course, engage the glutes and the thighs as well. And then we're going to finish with a little bit more core just to top it off. But we'll get the arms going in there, back, a little bit of everything. So full body workout, 15 minutes per round. No equipment, maybe a mat to work out on, an interval timer, or just follow along with me and I'll have the interval timer taken care of for you. But it's 15 rounds, 10 seconds of rest, 50 seconds of max repetitions. Okay guys, let's get started. We have 10 seconds of prep time and we are going to start down on the mat today. Let's turn our volume up on here a little bit. So we're going to go plank to beast march. So we'll start in a plank position for this one. Heels, hips, and shoulders all in one line. We're going to step it into plank, core strong, step it back. So you don't have to go super fast with this. You really want to focus on keeping those hips nice and still, keeping those deep abdominal muscles engaged. So we're not going like this where you see my hips moving. Hips stay really still, core stays strong. Breathe. Controlled motion. I feel it through my core already, and I hope you do too. Breathe. Maybe you feel it more in your shoulders. That's all right. Like I said, we're working everything today. Last few seconds. Okay, next we have stir the cauldron. So we are going to take a seated position. Hands are going to come together. We're going to lean back until our core really engages. So that point where you feel the core working, and we're going to stir, make a big circle. And breathe through it. Core staying strong. I wrote this workout a while back when I was in a Halloween type of a mood. That's the name, stir the cauldron, but it fits. Breathe. Keep going. You can switch directions of your stir if you want to mix it up. That's always an option. I wasn't even trying to be punny with that one. Last second. Good job. Okay, we're going back to beast pose. So I gave your arms a break for a second. We're going to go to a beast elbow tap. Here we go. So that beast pose again. Tap the elbow, come back. Tap and come back. So again, focusing on control. If you cannot tap the elbow, just go, however far you can. You'll feel your core working. And if you need to, knees come down, tap, tap, okay? Do as many as you can with those knees elevated, but you can modify. You can vary back and forth between knees down and knees up. It's a big exercise for the core, so you should feel those muscles really working to stabilize your body. Less than 10 seconds. Okay, shake it out. We're going to come into a side plank march next. You can do this on forearms or extended arms. If your wrists are tired, go onto the forearm. I'm going to do extended. Bottom leg is going to start in front. Knee comes in, going back. So it's a side plank march. That bottom leg is the one doing the marching. If you can keep it elevated, do so. If you need to set it down in between, you can. And if you need to modify, you'll actually just switch legs and put that bottom leg down. Okay, you'll still get the core involved, just less intense variation. Always a way to do what's best for you, but it should challenge you. My shoulder or my wrist was trying to escape me. Want to keep it about below the shoulder. Less than 10 seconds, we're almost there. Good job. Same thing, other side. Breathe through it. Here we go. Again, that bottom leg marches. Unless you're modifying, then it'll be that top leg. Breathe. And you can set it down, or you can keep it elevated the whole time. You should really feel those oblique muscles, the sides of the body, working on this one. We are getting there, guys. Keep going. You can do it. 10 seconds. Hard one. You can do it though. 3, 2, 1. Okay, shake it out. We're gonna go into a lateral hop and leg lift, alternating sides. So I'm gonna start over here. I'm gonna take a big hop to that side of the mat. The inside leg lifts, hop it back. Other inside leg is the one lifting every time. Good job, guys. So try and get some distance on that side hop if your space allows. So if you need to make it a little smaller to fit wherever you are, that's fine too. Whoop, don't lose your balance. I tried to go a little too far on that one. So I tell my yoga students all the time, balance changes by the day. Good job. Lunge, hip tap to jump, alternating. But yeah, based on hydration, fatigue, nutrients, all of that. So we're gonna lunge, hip tap, center, hop it up, other side. Lunge, hip tap, hop it up. So not a curtsy lunge, we're doing just a step back lunge. If you prefer to step forward on your lunge, that's fine too. Keep going. Excellent. Less than 10 seconds. So we get those core burn. We're working on those legs and thighs now. Okay. Next we have Frogger push-ups. So back to plank position. And we're going to jump our feet toward our hands. They can go either inside and back push-up or outside and back push-up. Okay. If you need to modify, bring it to the knees, flat back, push-up. Breathe through it. We are almost there, guys. Less than 10 seconds. Okay. Next we have X jumps or jumping jacks. Your choice. So if you are doing the X jumps, feet are going to be together. You're going to reach toward the floor, jump into an X in the air. Jumping jacks, regular. You can even go back and forth. Butt reaches back, back tries to stay flat. Breathe. Heart rate and breathing rate will be elevated during this movement. Land with a little bend in the knees. Less than 10 seconds. Almost there, guys. Okay. Single leg rainbow taps. Back on our hands and knees for this one. We're gonna make a big arch with just one foot. So we're not arching the back, dropping the belly. Core stays tight, hips toward the ribs. And you're making the arch with the foot and the glutes. So you might have some movement through the back or the belly, but you're trying to keep that as minimal as possible. And we are doing all one side now, which means we'll be doing the other side next. Less than 10 seconds. Okay, same thing, other side. Wiggle it out if you need to. Here we go. Core strong. And again, movement is through the leg and the hip, not dropping that belly and arching that back like I'm doing right now. Belly stays strong. So of course, you can go faster if you want, or you can go nice and slow and just focus on the burn. They're both effective. People will try and tell you one or the other is better, but it's just about figuring out what works for you and what keeps you motivated to keep coming back. So for some people, they could do the same workout every day. Other people need variety. Okay, good job. Okay, side plank reach is next. So again, you could do this on forearm. If you're doing forearm, you're gonna just tap the elbow down like this. If you're doing extended arm, you can stack or stagger the feet, reach through. So my feet are stacked right now. That's a little harder. If you want to make the balance a little easier, you can modify by staggering the feet or bringing that knee down and just focusing on that range, getting that top shoulder above the bottom shoulder. Breathe. I hope you guys are liking this workout. It's a good one. Last few seconds on this side. Okay, same thing, other side. Here we go. So again, stack, stagger, or bottom knee down, your choice. Whoop. Reach through. When you come through that side plank, try and make sure shoulders are one over the other. Excellent, keep going. You've got this. You are so strong for sticking with it this long. We're getting close to the end. So you can make it. I know you can. Less than 10 seconds. Almost there, good job. Okay, next we're gonna have a rainbow reach crunch. Okay, so we are going to lean back. We're gonna go from one side of the hip, up and over to the other, and back. So you can stay in this kind of semi-crunch position, or you can go hip, hip, up, up, hip, hip, up, up. So I'm going toward knees. If you have even more, you can add ankles, but I like this range right here because your core doesn't really get a rest here. It's working the whole time. Almost there, guys. Breathe through it. Last 2 seconds. Okay. And then finally, plank oblique step kicks. So you can just step your foot through if the kick is just too much for you. So we're going to come into a plank position. We're going to turn and kick, center, turn and kick. So you can also just set that foot down. You're still going to get that oblique twist. This elevation just makes the core work a little bit extra. You're still getting that great twisting motion, that nice control in there to really work that waist. Last exercise, guys, you can do this. Let me know if you have a favorite exercise in the comments. I will be reading them. Woohoo! Okay, guys, flex with me. Feel that pump. I hope you guys enjoyed the workout. I did. I got a really nice workout in. As always, full workout breakdown will be